Welcome to the Gig Desktop Portal Training Series. Each training module is designed to help be a resource to understand and effectively use the portal. As you transition to a gig workforce, we want to make sure you do it the right way for your business, the one way, the gig way. If you have any questions or comments, please reach out at info@gigdapp.com. That's info@gigdapp.com. If you haven't had a chance to review the previous modules, I highly suggest you review them, as it'll help keep you up to speed with the process and prepare you for the elements of this and additional trainings. This module is designed for the Messages tab. The Messages tab is designed to organize communication between the users of the portal. It is more than just a quick text or email shortcut. It also stores all the communications across the whole of the portal. Any messages on a given project, customer, contract, or worker will show up here. Messages can be created in multiple tabs and are searchable in each customer tab, project tab, contract tab, worker, messages, and records tab. The ability of creating, tracking, storing, and recalling messages in construction is vitally important. Keeping all the communications in one area will ease much of your communication troubles, especially in organizing your workload. By the end of this module, you should be familiar with the processes of using the Messages tab and accessing messages throughout the portal. Let's take a look and break this down. So at this point, you've signed in to see your dashboard. In the left menu, we select the Messages tab. Selecting the Messages tab will open up a sub-menu with a prompt to select a contract. We select a contract to enter a message or add a file at the text line at the bottom. You can see here we've already had some communications through this. We need an update. We send some pictures back and forth. Add any additional information, add any photos, or attach any files. Then we send the message. It'll send the message to the email attached to the project. Like I mentioned, there are additional areas where the messages are created and saved. Let's look at the Customers tab in the main left menu. So we open up the Customers tab. We'll select a customer in the sub-menu. Create a message in the main text box here. Add touch actions on the right or multiple notes. Phone call, email. Add different types of services. Here I put in lunch and materials delivery. Below here you can schedule up follow-up actions and a date. You can forecast those out. I need to text on a certain date. Let's go to the 28th here. Save that interaction and then send that email. Those messages will be then sent to the customer. You can also look down here at all the other previous conversations. So let's look at creating or viewing messages from the Projects tab. Open the Projects tab in the main left menu. Select a project in the sub-menu. Select an active contract. Either one of these will work. In the Active Contracts header, we'll select Messages. It'll bring up all the communications for the contract. In the text box below, you can add a message, a photo, attach a file or a note, and click Send. Also shows the closed contracts. You can also make a note there and send that. That wraps up the training on the messages, operations, and features. The next module will cover the Records tab. You'll find the Records tab will be a critical addition to your operations. I think once you have it, you'll wonder how you ever got along without it. At that point, we'll pick up the module training from there. Until then, as you transition to a gig workforce, let's do it the right way. The only way, the gig way.